Hey y'all, it's me, Craig. Well, welcome back. So I just decided I was gonna do something a little different. I have 30 albums here, and I'm gonna explain what I'm doing. First off, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Feel free to comment, like, whatever. I'm trying to make interesting videos. I think I do an okay job, but anyways, so if you have not heard of Discogs, which I'm sure if you are a record collector you have, it's a great way to catalog what you have. I gotta switch glasses, these have got a glare. There we go, still a glare, but not as bad. Anyways, I digress. Uh, Anyways, Discogs, which is short for discography, of course, you can catalog your vinyl, CDs, cassette tapes, all that. And what's cool about it is it will give you an average of what that album has sold for on Discogs, and you can get a good idea of what your collection is worth. There's a low, medium, and high value. And so what I've done is I have grabbed the 30 albums that have sold the most, for the most, on Discogs. I have gone with the medium price, but I'm going to tell you the high price too. I'm just keeping the low out of it. And I feel that it's probably a pretty fair value on what because the condition of the vinyl that I have, most everything that I'm going to show you, I'm the only owner, and I'm very, for lack of a better word, anal on how I take care of my vinyl. I try to clean it when I can. I try to, it's the love of my life, in a sense, kind of. Well, one of the loves of my life. My dog is probably, she's a little bit more important than the vinyl, but anyways, gone on long enough. I don't know if I'm going to go through all 30 on this video. I guess it just depends on where we're at in time. And yeah, and so I guess I'll just go ahead and get started. And the very first one, I've got my little notepad down here. Sorry, look at all of this, my little notes there. Okay, so she reissued, I want to say she did her entire catalog. Let me see if there's a year on this of when this was reissued. It might have the original, 1995. A lot of the times they'll have the repress year or the reissue year. I'm not seeing. If I had to make a wild guess, I would say around 2010, but it could have been older. But so, Bjork Post. And so the medium value of this album on Discogs, and so that's what it has sold for, is $105. I know that I paid probably around $26 for this. All of the albums were those first part, and I have 4 of the reissues. They were all repressed on colored vinyl, so this one is on pink, which goes with the cover very well. There's the back there. The highest this album has sold for on Discogs is $143. This one kind of blew me away. So, Miss Brandy, and I love me some Brandy Norwood, and I'm just not gonna ever deny that. I'm trying to say, and this is also a promotional copy. Looks like 2005? Is that a 5 or a 6? Oh, those little, it's a 6, 2006. So according to the back here, it was done in 1,700 pressings. I have 1489. It is a double disc album. I mean, there's only like 3 songs per side, so it's not really, there's not, and I feel like it's missing a lot of her hits, but she has had several albums. So this, the medium price that it's sold for is $105, and the high value that this is sold for is $180. So funny thing about this lovely Brandy compilation. I'd been kind of wanting to get it. Her stuff is really hard to find on vinyl, and someone was selling on eBay. They were selling like a lot, and so I ended up buying like 10 records pretty much to get this one. There were a couple like Diana Ross and a couple other things that I kept. Most of them I think I actually gave away. It wasn't really anything that I was really that excited about owning. The Diana Ross and the Supremes, of course, I kept those. And I think there was like a Temptations, or there was a couple others that I, Al Green? I think there was an Al Green in there that I kept. For the most part, I didn't keep them, but I paid $10 for this, and it was 10 albums. So in all reality, I paid $1 for this, and it's sold for $180. This goes to show when you get things. Next one here, so this is the number 28. This is a reissue. It's on Back to Black. I believe this is a UK press. This is numbered. I have number 1394 out of, it was only done in 2,500 copies. It is The Cure Pornography, and medium price on that is $107, and it looks like maximum that it has sold for is $142. This one is on red vinyl. I'm going to try to avoid taking them out of the sleeves. If I don't show the album, it's just on standard black. So it's not, there's nothing too special about this. But I wonder if this has the reissue date on this. 2012 is when this is from. Another one that kind of surprised me. So this medium price, $107, and the maximum this album has sold for is $142. This is Alanis Morissette's. I want to. Oh, this was 97-ish, 99. This is on Music on Vinyl, and this is number 952. I believe there were only 1,000 copies. And it's gone kind of like a rust-colored vinyl. As for like unplugged albums, after the 10,000 Maniacs one, this is probably such a good unplugged album. Very excited that they were in here. So this is from 2007, and Rilo Kiley's Under the Blacklight. This is the last album the band did together before they broke up. So there's the back there, again, just standard black vinyl. The maximum this is sold for is the medium price at 108, and the maximum 190. Some of these, my dog's running in circles, sorry. Some of these I just get surprised. This, I don't know. If it's too small, I'm not gonna tell you the year, and maybe you don't even care about that. So this is Janet Jackson's 20 years old. This was the 20th anniversary of when Control came out. So that would have been 2006, I think. So she did this album as, she's been in the industry for 20 years or blah, 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 blah. It's not one of my favorite Janet albums, to be honest. I love the artwork. When it was released, there were like several different covers. I think 4 different CD versions. I believe the vinyl was only this cover. And so $109, the maximum this is sold for is $298. I was happy to see her in there too. I was quite surprised. I didn't realize that this was. So this is one of Dolly's newer records. This is called Better Day. I'll see if I can find the year on this. 2011. So it's double disc. It's on kind of an orange yellow. I love the labels. So it's got Dolly on that one. And then on the second one here, there's, I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's got a butterfly there. Should probably tell you how much. So $110, the maximum this has gone for is $212. I feel that these, I mean, again, this is just what the maximum that they've gone for, the medium price that they've gone for. I feel like we won't see much movement on some of these because there's been reissues. I know that they just, these are on, this is music on vinyl as well, but I know that she just did a box set. So these are from 2010, music on vinyl released her entire catalog. So this is Sade's 1992 album, Love Deluxe. My favorite album of hers. And let's see, $110, the maximum it has sold for is $141. I believe this was a Record Store Day exclusive. Sundays, who only released 3 albums. This was their third and final, Static and Silence. I absolutely love this album. It's so amazing. It is on clear vinyl. So just can see the paper there. I'll kind of take it out a little bit there so you can see. That's $115 medium, and the maximum that has sold for is $165. Another Sade. This was her 2000 album. This is my second favorite, so it's kind of I guess kind of cool that my 2 favorite albums of hers are in this list. So Lovers Rock from 2000 and 116, maximum it's gone for is 150. Frou Frou, which was a side project that Imogen Heap did, which of course she had huge with the song Hide and Seek. I love this album. It is so incredible. I have it in the, it's kind of breaking a little bit, but I have it in the original music on vinyl sleeve here. It is on red, and the, let's see, $120. The maximum it's sold for is $250. Another one that kind of surprised me. This is the final album. It came out in 2010 of Hole, which I think Courtney Love was the only original member in the band for this album, but this is Nobody's Daughter. I think I've played it twice. I like it. I just, for some reason, I listen to this digitally more, probably just because it's on random and it shows up, but it's on black vinyl, but I do kind of like it. It's, again, hard to see, and I don't really want to take them out. So, $121, and maximum on that is $165. Miss Beyonce, her self-titled. So this does have the, it has the digital download, which I never used. It also has the DVD because this was a visual concept album as well. And this is from 2014. Again, I'm the only owner. It's been a while since I've played it, but it's in pretty pristine condition. There is a little ring wear on the back there, unfortunately, just through moving, and unfortunately that's the thing that happens with vinyl. But this one just kind of was like, whoa, because most of these I don't think I paid more than $30 for them, and brand new. And this $138, the maximum that it's sold for is $222. And I have to guess that those higher prices, like, that's probably for sealed copies. I don't know, someone may, I mean, if it's in near mint condition, which most of mine are, maybe somebody is paying that price for it. Next, we have another one of my favorite bands in the whole wide world, The Beautiful South. This is their 1998 album, Quench. Second to last with Jacqueline Abbott on it. It's probably in my top 5 of favorite albums of theirs. I love just the artwork. It's just really, really cool. And $140. And the maximum this is sold for is $244. This is a UK press, which is pretty much the case with Most Beautiful South. So I did get that off of eBay. I know that I didn't pay that much for it. I think I paid around $70 for it, and I have had it for quite a few years. This is another one. It's probably because this is the only pressing. This is his 1997 album. It's Morrissey's Maladjusted. I think it's been played once, and so it's got I had a friend that worked at Tower Records, and she gave this to me, and I've just always kept it. It's not one of my favorite albums of his. I love the artwork, the cover art. I love that picture of him. It's very just simple, and I just really, really enjoy this album cover. But anyways, she worked at Tower Records, and she gave us like the promo copies and stuff all the time. So that's how I got this. So I paid nothing for it. $143, the maximum this is sold for, is $357. And that's my list, maybe where I'm not bending my head that way as much. We're running on 16 minutes here, so I'm gonna go, oh gosh, I don't even know, what number is that? That's number 16, so a minute. Should I just finish it? I don't wanna make this too, maybe we can just be quick and just finish it. So number 15 is another Alanis Morissette. This is her third album, I believe, and this is Under Rug Swept, also music on vinyl, and that had $148. The maximum is sold for is $219. So as you can tell, most of these are out of print, and then it's on a really pretty blue vinyl. Excuse me. 14. So another Sundays album. This is their second album, Blind. It's on a really pretty like brown colored. I've showed this before. And let's see, $150. The max it has sold for is $207. Another one that kind of surprised me. This is Selena. And it's the last concert. So this is the last recorded concert of Selena's before she died. I don't know if this has what year. It's a double album set. Looks like 2017. It is on kind of like a purple marble vinyl. I know it's kind of hard to see. Again, I don't really want to take them out. $152. That album is sold for $500. Insane. It's insane. So let's see. Erasure, The Violet Flame. It's another one that kind of surprised me. So $164. The maximum on it is $188. This one is a double set. So the second disc is just remixes of singles and some B-sides, I believe. So on purple, hence Violet Flame, and white. Very simple cover. It's another one. It's not one of my favorite albums of theirs, but I have them all. So Erasure, The Violet Flame. I think we can do this. The Cure's self-titled album. The vinyl pressing actually had songs that were not on the CD or the digital release. This is from 2000-something, 2004. And another one that's it's not one of my favorite albums of theirs, but there's some good songs on there. $167. Maximum is sold for is $210. And then we have Madonna, Hard Candy. I don't even know if I've played this all the way through. It is not one of my favorite albums of hers. It is on pink and blue vinyl, and then there is a 12-inch single, so it's a 3-disc set, and there is a 12-inch single of 4 minutes, and I might have played it once. I'm not sure. I don't have the vinyl out because it's in the original plastic sleeve that it came in. It did have the CD in there, but I believe I gave the CD away, so I don't have it anymore. But $177, and the max it's sold for is $412. So this is my my original pressing of Nine Inch Nails' Downward Spiral from 1994. I actually have, I'm going to take this out and try to show you. I don't know how well you can see this, but at the top there, in really small letters above where it says disc 1, it actually says for promotional use only. So I have a promo copy of this, and $180. The max on that is $296. And I'm pretty sure it says on the back promo copy as well, on the back of the sleeve. So, Downward Spiral. Okay, it's number 8, so we're almost done. So we're just gonna finish, okay? We're just gonna finish. I know it's long, but anyways, this way I just, you know, I don't have to worry about a video for a while. Okay, so Fiona Apple's Extraordinary Machine. This, I don't know when this album came out, 2000 something. We don't care, right? We don't care when it came out. I really like this album. Now there was a bootleg that was out like way before, and I know people put like apples and like trying to get this album released, and then she re-recorded it. So I actually like the bootleg version. I would kill to have that version on vinyl. But anywho, $180, $275. Fiona goes for quite a bit though, especially if you have original pressings. This for an EP, just, yeah. Melanie Martinez, who I just absolutely love. She was on The Voice, and she's just very quirky. And so this is a Record Store Day exclusive. This is the single for Dollhouse. This was before her first album came out. I really love the vinyl. It's kind of like a cotton candy pink and cotton candy blue. And $180. The max this is sold for is $358 for an EP. There are 4 songs on this. 2 of them are on the album Crybaby. The other 2 are exclusive to this EP, which is great. I think I paid $14 for this. This is first press. I don't believe this album has been reissued. This is Tori Amos's From the Choir Girl Hotel. I'm pretty sure I got it. I know I got it at a record store, and I'd never seen it before, and so I thought, and it's not one of my favorite albums of hers, but I thought, you know, I need some Tori, and I think this was actually the first Tori album that I actually owned on vinyl. I think I only have 3. Because a lot of hers are really hard to find or have never been pressed on vinyl. Anyway, I want to say I paid about $18 for it. So in between like 18 and 30, if I had to guess, but I want to say it was around $18. $225, $381 the max. This one kind of made me feel good that it's valued at what it is. So this is the U.S. press of the Cure's 2000 album Blood Flowers. I had to get it because, and it's been reissued on a picture disc now, which I have that, so I probably won't even play this one anymore. And it's only been played very rarely. It's not another one. It's not my favorite. I know that I got this off eBay when I purchased it. So I'm not the original owner, but I am the first one to open it. So it was actually sealed when I purchased it. And I want to say that I paid $150 for it. I try not to do that, but when it's certain artists like The Cure or Madonna or whatever, I actually will pay a little more just to complete the collection. Then, of course, they reissue everything, and it was kind of stupid for me to do it anyways. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So $248 is the medium price that it's sold for, and it has sold for $362. One that surprised me, and I guess I didn't realize that it was out of print. So this is Gaga's 3rd album, Art Pop, and I know that, I mean, I bought it when it came out, and I would say probably about $25 is what I spent on this. So 250, and this album has sold for $580. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. I'm definitely happy that I have it, but honestly, if I didn't have this in my collection, I would wait, because I'm sure actually, I think it is getting a repress. I know that Born This Way is, but I'm not too sure about that. This is another one. It was never, it was only in Europe pressing, or yeah, in Europe. I think that this is a Brazil pressing, if I'm remembering correctly. This is The Cure's 1992 album. I'm still surprised it has not been reissued, especially with like all the anniversaries that have happened. But maybe next year, I think that's the 30th anniversary, so maybe Robert will do something with it. Probably will be picture disc. So this is not the gatefold. This is, it is a very thin cover, but the albums sound pretty good. And this has $261. The max has gone for is $375. So we're down to the last two. So my second most valuable album, and I want to say, this is a UK press. The Cure Wild Mood Swings. So not the only owner, but again, this was sealed when I purchased it. I want to say I paid around $100 for it. And this was the last one that I needed to complete the collection. Of course, this has just recently been reissued for Record Store Day on a picture disc. I'm not really a huge fan of picture discs, but the newer ones are sounding better than they have in the past. So $307, the max it's sold for is $390. And the last one, which the current prices that this is selling for on Discog is more than it's actually has been purchased for. So this is the highest amount that it has gone for. This is a concert album. It's with a full symphony orchestra. It is the last recording George Michael did before he died, or well, full recording, I guess you could say. Symphonica, and this was 2014. The medium price, $400. The maximum thus far it is sold for is $543. Last time I checked, there is one available for purchase, and $1,300. It's a sealed copy, but I mean, it's good. Again, it's good. Well, I mean, it's George Michael, so it probably is that good. But I was just blown away. And this is another one that I am pretty sure either this year or next year they're gonna do a reissue of it. So I would hold off paying that kind of money for it. I paid $34 for this. So that was my video. We're almost at 30 minutes. I'm so sorry, but I just figured I might as well just finish this up. So hopefully it was interesting. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. I just thought it was pretty fascinating. And then just to kind of, you know, I have no plans of selling my vinyl. My vinyl is my love, and I have been collecting for... I mean, I've been collecting music all my life. There was some vinyl growing up, but really, you know, I mean, since really got back into really like purchasing vinyl about 98. I had some here and there before, but lost that. Long story, but anyways, you don't really care about it. But so hopefully this was an interesting video for you. Feel free to comment. I'd love to know what people think, what you think of. Do you think it's worth as much as, you know, that some of these albums are worth as much as people are paying for them? I kind of do, but again, some of these prices, I just couldn't imagine paying that much for them. So I'm really happy that I acquired these when I did, because I wouldn't be able to have them in my collection otherwise. So thank you again for watching. I hope everyone has an amazing evening, and as always, once again, thanking you.